La consulta del doctor Escarabajo, dígame.
La consulta del doctor Escarabajo.
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 I don't need to be forgiven. God knows I can't be saved. I am who I've become because of those mistakes I've made. I might fall a little further and I might stray a bit too far. Sometimes I need my medicine. When did this get so hard?
Yeah, we did just put out our new album, Nowhere to Go But Everywhere, and it's getting an amazing reception. Easily the most critically acclaimed, biggest response we've ever had to an album, I've ever had to an album, which feels really good. But as far as being satisfied with my musical career to date, it's been a bumpy road. The last 3 or 4 years have been really good, but before that it was really difficult. There's definitely some stuff I would go back and change, but ultimately I guess it's worth the experience to have gone through those hard times, and I'm thankful. I'm thankful to still be doing it, for it to be my life and to have a life making music. So I guess I am satisfied. It's just been a tough road to get here.
I drink, I steal. Maybe God made a mistake when He gave us full free will. Around and round we go, where it stops.
What do I think is different about Nowhere to Go But Everywhere from previous albums? I think the songs are better. The songwriting's better. I've come a long way as a songwriter. It's also the most honest, raw album I've ever made. It was written in the wake of my divorce, so there are a lot of kind of soul-bearing, raw moments on this album, and I haven't really done that before, at least not to this level. And I think it's probably why I'm more proud of this record than I've ever been of any record. Folk music and rock music have always gotten along well. I think there's even a genre now called folk rock, right? There's something about a well-written song, I think, just my opinion, when a song is well-written, you should be able to play it just by yourself acoustic. You should be able to pull it off in that way and also be able to play the rock and roll version. So there's something about that, just about songwriting, that translates well into folk music and then into rock and roll. And people have to remember that those original blues guys like Robert Johnson, they were just playing acoustic guitar, you know? So the origin of blues and what became rock and roll, it started on acoustic guitar in a folk kind of way. And it's really interesting to think about that, to go all the way back and go, okay, it started with just an acoustic guitar, and now we have folk rock. They have always kind of gone side by side, and people don't really think about it.
Can I get an amen?
What are my expectations for this album? For it to take over the world. Man, I want this album to go bigger than anything I've ever done. I want it to solidify my place in the musical community. This thing came out and charted in the official charts, which we had never done before. I want this album to be the thing that kind of announces to the world, we're here and we're here to stay. Na, 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 na. She goes to church on Sunday morning. How are concerts for this tour? Well, there's no touring right now. I miss it. It's something I really miss, and hopefully next year we'll get to go tour and support Nowhere to Go But Everywhere. But right now, obviously, there are no tour dates. Save her life, just like Jesus said, John Lennon, a beautiful beginning, but it's all gonna fall apart. Just like Mary. So everything's up in the air. Nobody knows when we can actually tour again. So I don't know. That's the honest answer. I have no idea, but I can't wait. And as far as new songs, it's still early. Songs kind of just appear in my life. I've never been able to just sit down and write a song. I kind of have to wait for them to come to me. So we'll see when that happens. But I have a feeling it's going to be a long time before that starts to happen again. When your faith's underperforming, but your spirit shines. I don't think the world's ever going to be the same, no. And I think there's some things that are going to be better and some things that are going to be worse. But what a time to be alive and to be going through what the world is going through. I think when we get to the other side of this, hopefully next year, there's going to be a big celebration. People are going to be so happy to have made it through and be alive and going to concerts. It's just going to be a big joyous thing. And, I can't wait for that. Hi, my name is Ryan Hamilton, and I want to say hello to the followers of Hystericus Grabaciones. God, I hope I said that right. Please listen to our new album, Nowhere to Go But Everywhere. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. And I promise you won't be disappointed. Thank you. Some things just weren't meant to last. Say goodbye.